Honestly, I really do not care if PSG win this Champions League back to back. I don't care. As long as this Champions League do not go back to that club, I am cool. Enrique, please. Dembele, please. Kvaratskhelia, please. Save football, bro. Honestly, we cannot afford for Arsenal to win this Champions League, because if they do, oh my God, World Cup cannot save us. We have to go in the hills and live to hide from these Arsenal fans, because we are going to hear the craziest comparison in football history. The main one is Bukayo Saka is better than Messi. We cannot afford to hear that, because we all know that's wrong. So we in the football community need to come together. I will make it my point of duty to buy a PSG jersey just for that game, bro. Trust me. That just to show you I do not want Arsenal to win this champion. We cannot afford that. We cannot afford to hear these crazy comparisons from these delusional Arsenal fans. We cannot afford that, guys. Come on. We need to come together. United, Spurs, Chelsea, Madrid, Barca. We need to come together as one. We need to come together, bro. Please. But big credit, respect to this PSG team, bro. They have went to Bayern and suffocate this Bayern team, and we all know this Bayern team do not believe in losing. But today they have lost to Paris Saint-Germain, who have just booked their ticket in the Champions League Final. PSG have won 6-5 on aggregate, so that basically tells us that they're going in the Champions League Final to play Arsenal, which we all want PSG to beat them 4 seasons in a row, bro. We all want that. We want that. But again, credit to PSG. The attackers won. The defenders won. They managed to get the first goal early, scored by Dembele. Ousmane Ballon d'Or. So he got the first goal scored in the 2nd minute. And honestly, when I saw that goal, I'm like, whoa, can we get a repeat of what we saw last week? Can we see a goal fest today again? When I saw that early goal, I'm like, whoa, okay, this is exactly what we wanted. Come on, Bayern. Let's see if you guys can get the equalizer quickly. But there are some main key points in this game. And the main one is the referee. This referee today needs to be investigated. He made 2 big calls today that might have cost Bayern their Champions League spot in the final. The first one is the handball on Nuno Mendes. That I don't know what the referee is saying. That he basically said that the ball was handed on the Bayern player before it hit Nuno Mendes' hand. That's wrong, bro. The Bayern player basically took down the ball, pushed the ball forward. Nuno Mendes clearly took out his hand to stop the ball, bro. And you're gonna tell me that that's not a yellow card? And the other thing is that Nuno Mendes was already booked. So if he got that second yellow, that would have made it a red, and Bayern would have had a lot of chances to go on and win this game. But Bayern, something was not clicking for them today. Olise, I didn't see him. Honestly, I did not see Olise not once. He had Nuno Mendes for the first 15-20 minutes, but after that, he disappeared in the entire game. Musiala, he got a chance that was blocked on the goal line by Pacho, who had a very good game. He suffocated Harry Kane so long, but we all know you cannot suffocate a lethal, crucial striker like Harry Kane for so long in a game like this. Because Kane was the one that got the equalizer to make it 6-5, but that was basically a consolation goal. But majority of the Bayern players, they just weren't up for it today. We can all see that. And PSG, they stick to the job. Got the early goal, defend as a team, attack as a team, and that's exactly what they did. So first half, basically finished 1-0. So I'm like, yo, Bayern, you guys need to come out of the shell. Open up, bro. Play football, press PSG, put them on the defense line, pressure them, try something different. This pass to Olise, it's not working. Olise has been locked up. Try a different option. Vincent, you took way too long to make the changes, bro. Way too long to make the changes. If you realize that Olise is not playing good, take him off. This is one thing I do not like with these modern day managers, bro. Is that they have a certain player on the team. If that player is not playing well, is that they're scared to take them off. Why? Why, bro? If a player is not playing good, take them off the pitch. A player on the bench might come on and do something different. And the replacement for Olise was Leonard Carl. He haven't been playing for quite a while now. I understand that he's just coming back from injury. But try something else, bro. If one thing is not working, you gotta find plan B. You gotta find plan B, Vincent. And honestly, you didn't find it. You took way too long to find it. Your first change was Jonathan Tah and Jonathan Tah for Kim. And I think someone else for Alphonso Davies. Those are two defensive changes. You should be making attacking changes, bro. And honestly, I really do not care who win this game. As I said, I don't care. As long as the trophy do not go back to London, I am good. But I just wanted to see a very exciting, entertaining, like what we saw last week. But this game today is totally different from what we saw last week, honestly. And Bayern, they had the upper hand because they were at home. They were at home, bro. And the craziest thing is that they conceded the first goal, and that's where everything went wrong for them. If Bayern got the first goal today, oh my God, we would have saw a different game, bro. Because by then, it would have tied 5-5, and PSG would have tried to get the next goal, or Bayern would have tried to get the next goal. But for PSG to get the first goal, that's where everything went wrong. Bayern did not want PSG to get the first goal. Because if PSG got the first goal, they are going to control the entire game, bro. The entire game. And this Vitinha player is showing what is level of intelligence in this midfield. You don't have to be big. You don't have to be fast. But you have to be smart here. Once you're smart here, everything flows. And Vitinha absolutely control this midfield, bro. He knocked out Pavlovic. He knocked out Kimmich. He take Musiala out the game, bro. Just Vitinha and João Neves, two of the shortest players on the pitch. And bear in mind, João Neves, he got a chance saved by Manuel Neuer. Those two players are the two shortest players on the pitch, bro. And they control this game so good. So good. So honestly, for Bayern, we all expected Bayern to come out guns blazing, but PSG does have different plans for them. Honestly, PSG does have different plans for Bayern in this game, and we can all agree to that. So, honestly, I just do not want Arsenal to win this Champions League, man. Honestly, we cannot afford that, guys, because if that happens, as I said, we have to go in the hills and hibernate. We have to hide from these Arsenal fans, because if they see us in the streets, if they see us at work, oh my God, trust me, we are going to be cooked for life. So PSG, I'm begging you guys, please. Vincent, you tried. You knocked out the big giants, which is Real Madrid, and people were saying that, okay, wow. But UEFA messed up still. UEFA should have never put PSG and Bayern to play in the semi-final, bro. Never. Sorry. The PSG Bayern should have been the Champions League final. That's what should have happened. But Arsenal got an easy route. Luckily, they made the final. But just imagine to come to battle two leagues, the Champions League and the Premier League. We don't know. We don't know, but this weekend is a massive weekend in football. We have Manchester City who have to win their game against Brentford, and Arsenal. If Arsenal win on the weekend, and if City drop points, God forbid, bro, the Premier League is over. And the other one is Real Madrid versus Barcelona at the Camp Nou. Oh, if Barca win that game, they won the La Liga. So let's see what's gonna happen in that game. But to be fair, PSG, they really showed what team performance is. Because we all know PSG probably like 4 or probably 3 to 4 seasons ago, they had Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar, and they did not win the Champions League, bro. Just imagine your team have Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi, and you did not win the Champions League. Just imagine that. And Enrique made a big changes, bro. Honestly, he made a big change. So, again, guys, we need to come together as one. We need to come together as one and create the biggest hate watching football. I will be live on TikTok, so you guys remember to tune in. My TikTok name is Matchday Madness. Tune in. Drop a like, my people. Peace. I'm out.